Hey everybody, welcome back. It's episode 12 of my Final Fantasy III Let's Play. I'm Mike with the Team Brothership brand. Last episode, you'll remember we found Setzer, we got our airship back, well, we got our new airship, and we found Cyan, and we're well on our way to reassembling our team. We're now in the process of trying to relocate all of our party members from the first chunk of the game and get them all beefed up and ready to go so we can storm Kefka's tower. So, we found Gao too. I just totally forgot because I grabbed him in like 2 seconds while I was wrapping up the last episode. So you'll start to notice as you make progress through this chunk of the game that kind of each character you find or each dungeon you complete will give you some little tidbits, little hints towards what to do next. It's a lot more open-ended at this point in the game than in the first chunk where you're kind of on rails. So you find Setzer in the airship, and that you run into that bird that leads you to Miranda and to Zozo, where you find Cyan. Cyan mentions Gao. You find Gao, and while you're poking around on the Veldt, you find this little cave right here. So why don't we head in? This is the aptly named Cave in the Veldt. They call it that because it's a cave on the Veldt. Hey, it's a dog. I don't know what that means. I don't trust dogs. I actually got attacked by a dog while I was jogging a few summers back. Did a pretty good number on my hand. But you know what? I still like dogs. They're fine, just not when they're tearing into me while I'm running. This is a pretty quick dungeon, so we're gonna hopefully tear through here. Although these enemies hit really hard for this chunk of the game. These guys will do quite a number on you if you're not careful. You can't really screw around with them. Well, not when they're doing that. I say that, and he does piddling, piffling, pathetic damage. Rage Ring. That is a relic that... Oh. If for some reason you have not recruited Gao at this point... Some more... If for some reason you have not recruited Gao by this point, these gentlemen kindly inform you how. Oh, so Cyan check-in, you might notice that at this point he's unlocked quite a number of his additional sword skills. I'm really not going to be using many of them because, frankly, let's touch the fire. Frankly, they're just not worth it. It takes so long to charge up those attacks. By the time you've got them ready to go, the enemy's already murdered you. At least these guys almost always fight by themselves. They'll occasionally come at you in pairs, but not this time. Between this episode and the last, I took a little bit of time to level up the gang a bit. Come on. No, I want to get that thing. There we go. And now, I took a little bit of time to level up the gang. Not a lot, but a few levels. I taught Cyan some magic. Everybody's in great shape. I went to the Jidor is still standing, and I went to the auction house to see that. I'm pretty sure there's another Esper you can buy there. but that seemed to not be happening. It's a monster in the box. This fellow's a little bit tough, but I think we should be able to dispatch him fairly handily. He's undead. I might be able to do the quick kill undead thing on him, but I'm going to take him down quickly enough that it shouldn't really matter. Well, especially with that chainsaw. Hey, Tiger Fangs. This should be a pretty good weapon for... stronger than Dragon Claws. I think there's one more weapon for Sabin that's better than that, but that's one of his best weapons. This, like I said, this is a really short dungeon. There's not much going on here. A couple of decent weapons. Oh, yeah, here they are. There are two of them. A couple of decent weapons, some stronger enemies, although they're really not doing much to me. Maybe I bought some decent gear and leveled up everybody, and now they're too strong. Yeah, you're going to start to see, in the not-too-distant future, you're going to start to see all those extra gains that I've been getting from leveling up my guys with the correct espers really start to add up. Dispel yet? Nope. That's kind of a useful spell. It's very situational, but yeah, Edgar, I kind of level up very piecemeal. They're really ganging up on us now. Everybody's going to attack. I'll see if I can get a chance to launch one of these things off. Actually, looking at her stats, pretty soon I should be able to have Celes start using the Atma weapon. She's getting to the point where it should be pretty good. Yeah, so, I mean, that was... He did a decent chunk of damage, but it did take quite a while to charge up to that. Can't say for sure that it was worth it. Wow, look at Sabin's hit points. He is really just rapidly outpacing everyone. Ooh, everybody's ready for some more level ups. There's a treasure here. Ooh, that's good. I was trying to remember where that was. I thought it was either in this cave or in the Phoenix Cave. I'm glad it was here, though. That will speed things up a little bit. I will explain what I mean later. I guess I'm drastically misremembering how strong these guys were. I thought they hit way harder. Well, if nothing else, I've learned that the pandemic has completely obliterated my memory, because I don't remember anything these days. And I used to kind of pride myself on having a pretty good memory. Wow, Edgar's learned literally everything except for Drain. Drain's always the last spell I have everybody learn, because it's that's the right way. Sorry. It's brain fart. Whoa. That's a big one. Drain's always the last spell that I've ever really learned, because it's really pretty useless, and it takes forever to learn for some reason. It's like the for some reason they thought Drain was worth taking as long to learn as like some of the really, really high-powered stuff. Okay, this guy's packing a bit of a wallop. And he's being pincered too, so he'd be dealing even more damage if we were fighting him straight out. He was no joke. See, I haven't totally forgotten everything. Yeah, look at how quickly everybody's gaining stats and levels, and it's really out of control here. Dispel is very situationally useful. Quick save. I'm not going to bother with a tent, because who cares? We're done. And look who that is. Why, it's our old buddy Shadow. And his loving pooch. Who you'll notice is no. Oh no! I feel like this is like a children's puppet show. Everyone's screaming, "Look behind you! Look behind you! It's this horrible beast!" Oh, I didn't even heal up. Whoops. Oh, whatever. This is not a super impressive fight. There's a second phase to this, which is supposed to be like, wow, we walloped him. Really just packing on the damage. He's going to cast that on everybody. Fine, be that way. Yeah, so this is I don't want to say a gimmick battle, because it's a real fight, but there's kind of a trick to this fight that will show up momentarily. But there's a really there's a really easy way out of the second part of the fight. That would have been funny if that worked. This was one of those bosses that I could see that maybe actually working. This guy's a little sturdier than I remembered. Oops. No, well, not that sturdy. Oh, I didn't even do the thing that I was going to do. Okay. So now that we've killed the behemoth, now this is he's a zombie now, and he comes back from the dead. And, whoops. We all know what takes out zombies. Yep. Use the reviving Phoenix down, and that just kills him dead. Hey, and he drops some good stuff. He drops a pretty decent piece of armor, actually. Okay. This is a typo. Shadow's not a woman. So if you left Shadow behind on the floating island, like I said, he's just dead. He dies. And you will actually find Realm here instead. And for the rest of the game, Interceptor will protect Realm, and Shadow will be gone. And that might seem a little funny, but I will explain that at a later date, why Interceptor takes to Realm so quickly. So Thamasa is still standing, we learn. We're leaving Shadow here. And we see one of Shadow's dreams. Ooh. Interesting. I wonder what that means. Mystery fellow. So you can talk to Shadow a little bit, but he does not rejoin your party quite yet. And we can take a minute to explore Thamasa. I'm not going to spend a ton of time here because I want to kind of move on with the game. I've got work to do. Ebbett's Rock. Sounds like something worth following up on. There's the Elder. Oh man, you're preaching to the choir, buddy. So we've heard that a few times now. Sleeping at Doma Castle is not a good plan, apparently. There be demons there. Well, where aren't there demons these days? So we'll just leave Shadow here for the time being. I'm sure he won't foolishly wander off or anything like that, because, I mean, why would he? All the fun places are gone. Oh, God. Too real. Oh, hey, look at that. It's General Leo's grave. Poor guy. At least he didn't get to have to see all this garbage going on. Oh yeah, speaking of which, what's everyone's level? Okay. So I'll talk about it more when it comes up. But you don't want to spend a lot of time flying around when your levels are multiples of 5. I realize that is a very cryptic thing to say. I will explain more later. So yeah, I want to... Celis just turned level 30, but I want to get her away from that level as soon as possible. Okay, there's a few different places we can go right now, but next up, I think there is the next dungeon that I think makes sense for us to hit is over this way. Compulsive saving, as always. Hey, it's Jidor. I mean, my running joke about how capitalism is the secret undercurrent of all these games is anti-capitalism. I mean, it's a joke. Oh, he's talking about a quest we've already finished. We already know all about that. Okay. You did? No. Well, thanks for nothing. Oh, a little girl entered the art collector's house, you say? I mean, it's probably kind of intentional, at least, that, like, most of the wealthier towns, like Jidor and Figaro, seem to have emerged from all of this nonsense the least scathed, where, like, you know, working class mobiles got obliterated. You know, I'll bet it is. It's just laying there. I read it because I'm a nosy weirdo. Alright, I'm gonna go to Hauser's house. That's clearly the story here. I swore there was some... Oh yeah, there she is. And why are you wandering around the woods talking about opera? Whatever. Alright, we're going to Hauser's house. Hey, if you leave the lights on, you can't go up the stairs. Can you sleep here? Did they make this, no. I'm turning the lights on because I'm scared of the dark. And there's the diary. Sure, why not? We're nosy. Giant painting. Class condescension. Yeah, that's how lamps work, buddy. This guy's not super nice. Uh-oh. Don't go in the basement. Creepy ghost stories. Alright, well, light's on now, so nuts to this. Alright. Hey, it's some flowers. Let's just look at this painting. Oh no! Attacked by art. Sometimes that's how I feel when I go into abstract art exhibit. These are some tough flowers. They pack quite a punch. Now, that guy took over 2,000 damage and he's still chugging along. Yeah, I'm gonna give her the Atmo weapon and see how her how that works out for the time being. Oh shoot! I know what I have to do next. Well, we can do it after this. You only have to fight the painting once. You keep talking to... There we go. You keep talking to the painting. The mountain forms a star. More secrets. Secrets and lies. Alright, last painting. And we're attacked again. Darling. I meant to... Wow. Maybe we're jumping the gun a little bit with this place. Well, we'll find out if they get absolutely thrashed by the boss here. Oh, damn it. Oh, actually, doesn't... I forgot. Blind, like, doesn't even really work in this game. That was random. Nice. There's the way forward. So this is a really weird... this is a really weird dungeon. It's kind of a, like, magical maze. Wow, okay. That didn't... Oh, it works. I always feel like I'm botching the blitzes, and then they work, where the time that I'm like, yep, nailed it, got it. Things totally fall apart. Alright, let me re-equip her with the Atmo weapon real quick. She should be at a level where that packs something of a wallop. I gotta turn the lights on. We don't want to get sucked into that chair, because that's bad. Moogle suit. That one felt like I botched it. Yeah, it's kind of a maze, but it's like a weird magic maze. Things don't go in the directions that you would think they would. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even see what that did. Oh, this is a ludicrous amount of overkill for that enemy. There's something behind here too. Soul Dancer. Ooh. Yeah, these guys can these folks can hurt if you're not careful. Thankfully, as always, Savin just tears through everybody. Nope. We're gonna give her back that falchion. Whoa. And again, the ludicrous amount of overkill. Oops. Ooh, mastered a new technique. And he learned Doom, which he ain't gonna need for a while, but that's fine. He's really packing on the hit points, too. What other fun spells can I teach him? Oh, boy. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time. It doesn't matter. Oops. So I said I wanted to put the falchion back on her. Isn't there something back here? Yes, a relic ring. Which door do I want? I think it's this one. Yup. Now, there's a decent amount of treasure in here, but it's all kind of hidden in weird places. Relic ring, I think I vaguely remember mentioning this. What's everybody's status doing? The relic ring is what the ghosts had equipped back on the Phantom train. Okay, now we gotta fight each of these treasure chests. Come at me, box. It's full of cats, just like the boxes at my house. Oh, sorry, I'm losing track of what I'm saying. The relic ring, you remember the ghosts back on the Phantom train had those equipped. And it's not it makes them undead, but not like the zombie status effect undead. And now we've fought the treasure chest and we've earned the right to open it. Is she learning anything? Oh, Bolt 2. Yeah, it's not like the zombie status effect. It just means that cure spells damage you, but things like Doom or Drain actually heal you. So it's highly, as you would imagine, highly situationally useful. There's like 1 or 2 fights where it's decent, but other than that, it's probably a waste of time. I think cold stuff. I think you get some kind of boost from the cold as well. No, that was a waste. Edgar's about to level up. Let's give you something decent. A little strength boost. There's a picture of, well, it's either Maria or Celis as Maria over there. It's probably Maria, because, you know, she's the famous opera singer. The funny thing about that painting is depending on, like, which room you're in, she'll be facing a different direction. Ether. Yeah, most of this stuff is junk. Oops. Oh well. There's like 1 or 2 good items in here. And you get a decent amount of experience for fighting these guys, so whatever. And as long as I keep not screwing up these air blades, we take these fights down pretty quickly. So we're making decent headway through these enemies. This isn't quite as out of our... Whoops. He's gaining levels with the wrong espers equipped. And a remedy. Where is he? Did I have the right thing on him? I did not. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, I think we gotta fight this painting now. Interestingly enough, look at this creepy weirdo. These paintings actually all show up, all the paintings that you can fight in here, with the exception of the boss, all show up on the Veld. So, oh, condemned. So you're just like randomly fighting these hovering paintings on the Veld. And yeah, Gao can learn all their abilities. Well, she knows just about everything. Does she know X-Zone yet? Yes. No, not, he finally learned that spell? He did. Alright. Alright, we're fine. Everybody's, basically learned everything at this point. So I'm just gonna leave, Zone Seek on him so he'll level up a little bit. And on we go into the dungeon. Guys. Yeah, so Gao can learn how to fight as cursed paintings, which that totally makes sense. And who wouldn't want to fight as a cursed painting? How's everybody's magic out? We barely used anything to get this far. I'm not gonna bother using a tent or anything. I think it's the store. Yep. Alright, make sure everybody's healed up because there is a boss fight here. And I think this boss uses a lot of lightning attacks, but you know what? I'm not even going to bother. It's a strange-looking fellow. Hey, it's Realm! Look at that. There she is. Save my painting. So Realm is fighting the painting. Chatternook. Alright, so now we're fighting other paintings. So this is also kind of a gimmick fight. You know what? Well, you don't want to attack the goddess, basically. And there's some translation issues here, so yeah, you don't want to attack the goddess. So we're just going to kind of wait here and cast some handy. Oh, no, now we're gonna smoke this guy though. Yeah, so it's kind of like the Welk fight in that you don't want to attack when the goddess is out. Ouch. You don't want to attack when the goddess is out, and then when this demon shows up, you want to just pile on the damage. And it's making me wish that I had done that thing that... Wow, that was a lot of damage. No, damn it, Edgar. Yeah, chances are this guy stays out longer than Welk does, though, so we get more than just like one round of combat with him. So chances are I am going to accidentally hit the goddess a few times, which, you know, c'est la vie. Oh, stop it, Edgar. Maybe we can get him before he goes back in. Oh, whoops. Yeah. She's going to counterattack fairly aggressively when we accidentally blast her. Yikes, yeah. Ooh, that's a bad one. Well, she changed back pretty quick. So that's good. Oh, damn it. Oh, not again. I think she'll still get her spell off, though, at least. That's good. I'm attacking her because that uncharms them. What am I looking for? A shell. Just want to try to protect everybody from magic while we're waiting here. Thankfully, she hasn't... Oh, why are you still charmed? Ugh. Okay. Come on, let's finish this guy off. We can't have too much left. We really hit him pretty hard. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid. That's a yucky poison type spell. Oh no. Oh good. Oh, he's got the ribbon on, so that's good at least. Come on, change back. Well, Celis is about to die from that condemned spell, which that's a bummer, but there's not much we can do. Alright. I'm gonna try to revive Celis quickly. Yep. So long. It's not a super hard fight, but it can drag out in irritating ways, as you may be noticing. I mean, you can actually take out the goddess if you just, like, bum rush her. You can drop her hit points down enough, although Sabin seems inclined towards healing her, so that's cool. Oh, God, do those healing spells. I don't know if, that's going to be annoying. Cool, everyone fell asleep except for... Oh, no, they didn't. Interesting. Might not be a bad idea to cast regen on everybody. But just gotta wait for that demon to come back out, and then we can kill him. In the past, when I was a kid, when I did this fight, I would usually just, like, ignore everything and just blast everybody. And the fight usually ended soon enough. Hey, it's a cuddly baby tapir to wake Cyan up. What's that annoying spell? You don't have too much left, buddy, I know it. You can't take too many more of those, Chainsaw Aura Bolt combos. Oh, damn it. This is so tedious. I've actually seen her, like, change back and forth, like, right in a row like that sometimes, where you don't even get a turn off in combat. Which is great when she turns back into the demon. It's less cool when she's turning back and forth to the goddess. Ah, oh, perfect. Cream this guy. Oh, please, for the love of God, Edgar. Stop doing that. Just everybody hit this guy. Oh my God. This is the most, I'm really sorry. This is like the most boring boss fight to watch, I'm sure. Maybe I'll cast Scan on him when he shows up again. We're gonna like run out of magic points here. That's cool. Well, he does the chainsaw correctly against the enemy that I don't want him to. Come on, turn into that demon. That's cool. You know what? I may just go whole hog and try to kill this thing, regardless of whether it's the goddess or the demon. Because this is getting ridiculous. There we go. Alright. Yeesh. Sorry, everybody. Like I said, not a hard fight, but somewhat of a tedious one. Oh, that's the end of him. Oh, you weirdo. It's magicite. Magicite Starlet. Which is a really good one, so this is a useful dungeon to do. Alright, so now we've recruited Realm back to our cause. And we've got the Starlet Magicite, which teaches Cure 3. And it also teaches all the other cure spells really fast. So if there's anybody that has not learned some of the earlier cure magic, you can level them up really quickly. So that was our 2 dungeons. We've gotten Realm, but we can actually very quickly gather up a few other party members now that Realm has joined us. So, actually, I may go check on one other thing too. First, we are going to... So you remember I pointed out over here that there is the Fanatic's Tower. Oops, actually, gotta do one other thing first. So the Cult of Kefka resides in that tower. And I'm just gonna grab Realm here. It's raring to go. I'm going to start eventually cycling some of these folks out, but for right now, just need Realm. Hey, look who it is. It's Strago and a bunch of weird culty priests. So, bringing Realm along jars him out of his fugue state or whatever was going on with him. If you come here without Realm and you try to talk to him, he just totally, like, he doesn't even respond. You don't even get a speech prompt from him. So now this duo is back in action. Yeah, so you got to get Realm first, and then you can come here and you can recruit Strago. Otherwise, he's just stuck here. Nah, I don't need your secret. Yeah, so this is another whole dungeon, which we're not going to do today because it's long and it's difficult. Because you can't use anything but magic while you're fighting here. And I need a few other spells before I can take this place on. Soon enough, though. So now we get Strago back. We're just racking up the party members very quickly. There he is. One more that we're going to try to snag today. Actually, you know what? We'll do one more, potentially 2 more. Let me see if either of these characters are not ready to be recruited yet, then we will do neither. But so this little thing here is the Dragon Neck Coliseum. You may remember that old man that I encountered before who had a dream about building a coliseum in the previous world. Well, he has successfully done it. And hey, look who it is. It's Ultros. And this is where he stays for the rest of the game. So he didn't die in that last fight with us aboard the airship. Hey, and look at this. I'm an Imperial Trooper. The last Imperial. Oh, that's just a hint about the the painting that you talked to twice. He's the last Imperial soldier, and he's hanging out at this Colosseum. Hey, and look at this. Siegfried. So, yeah, this guy's story never really comes to any kind of fruition. You can fight him in the Colosseum, and he is nasty, and you don't really get anything for it, so... and he's not really a super boss, because the Colosseum functions a little differently. Here he is. Here's the old man. So Ultros, after all his battling, he's just gone into hock to this old guy. Guy all in black, huh? That sounds familiar. Alright, so the way things work in the Colosseum is you bet items, and then you pick one of your team to fight one-on-one. Yeah, I'm not going to listen to the explanation. So you bet an item, and you pick one of your team to fight an enemy one-on-one. If you win, you forfeit your item, and you get the item that the enemy bet. If you lose, you just lose. You don't actually lose your item. And this is a really good way to get some good weapons and items and things. The caveat is you don't control your character during this fight. They act independently, which means that they could totally devastate the enemy in like 2 seconds, or they could just sit there constantly casting haste or shell or some other garbage on themselves. So that's actually one of the reasons why you don't always want to teach all of your team a ton of magic, because sometimes it can be useful to have a guy who just has very limited options, so you know that they're only going to do a couple of different things. Anyway, so we heard that somebody was looking for the striker, so why don't we bet that? And oh, who is that? Shadow Chupon, which that's a typo. That should just say Shadow. And I am going to put him against Celis, since I don't think she has a way of killing... Why is he poisoned? What? Well, that was an easy fight, and we got my striker back. Well, he says that, but then he joins you. So we've got Shadow now. So Shadow's back on the team. So we're almost, I think we're almost at our 8 really good characters that we need. Random encounter. So we're getting close to when we can take on the Phoenix Cave, but before we do that, I want to check on one last thing. Oops, I've forgotten. Okay. So when last we checked on Terra, she was not ready to rejoin the cause yet, but I'm cautiously optimistic that she will be ready to go now. Otherwise, I'm just gonna edit all this out. Catarin's gone. Oh no. He's eaten by bears. Uh-oh. Teen pregnancy. Apparently Catarin's gone. I think I remember where she is. It's in one of the other houses. There's like a secret passage or something. Is it this one? Where's the dog going? You goober. Hey, it's Terra. Time to step up, buddy. Uh-oh. Fun Baba is back. Oh, I should have put on some of my, hold on. Ta-da! Actually, his Aegis shield may be pretty, resistant to lightning as it is. Whatever. Okay, good. You'll keep the pregnant teenager safe from the gigantic monster. I'm sure this will go fine. I feel like I've been very sarcastic to this team. Oh, nice. Preemptive attack. Perfect. This game is very earnest, and I feel like why do you always do that against bosses? Curse you. This guy shouldn't be too difficult at this point. There we go. Thank you, Edgar. I don't remember whether the Aura Bolt or the, I guess they dealt about the same. Oh no! Ugh! It's just the brothers left. Thankfully, they're the most reliable anyways. Alright. Well, we got Terra back. So that's good. And I think she stays in her morphed state this whole fight. And I think this guy's weak to poison, if I remember correctly. That's nothing. Yowza. Yeah, he sure is. Alright, this is gonna go pretty quickly. He just healed him. See, that's why I equipped that that shield. This guy's a little sturdier than I thought. Wow, that was genuinely sad. Well, maybe I should heal Edgar so he doesn't die. No, didn't matter. Yeah. Not much to this fellow. He did it. Obliterated that ancient monster. Terra's shrieking energy form has terrified these children. I feel like I've been kind of sarcastic about these poor characters throughout this whole game. This game is very earnest. There's not a lot of sarcasm or irony. And this is actually, you know, kind of a touching moment. Oops, I skipped past, as I skip past the dialogue prompt too quickly. You know, this is kind of the arc of Terra's story. She's found a family, both with the remnants of the returners and also the these children. She's found somebody to to love and to protect, much like Reginald Bell Johnson from Die Hard. Tara's character arc culminates in her learning to kill again. She's embraced her powers and realized what she needs to do. So that's kind of a wrap on Tara's story. And they blew the rest of our team right back to the airship. We can get a free nap in the relic shop, I think. Yeah, it's an interesting kind of way to pace the game, you know. Like, Tara was essentially the main character in the first chunk of the story. And if you look at a lot of like supporting media, they definitely treat Tara as the protagonist. But after the halfway point in the game, she definitely takes a back seat, and this is really like her story content. She doesn't really have any other till the very end of the game. And I mean, you don't even need her to finish the game. Literally, the only 3 characters that you have to recruit are Celis, Edgar, and Setzer. Everybody else is functionally optional. Alright, our airship's going to be a lot more populated right now. Look at that. Look at all these people. And there's Shadow. So, we now have 10 characters, and I do believe that at least 8 of them are decent, so I think our next stop is going to be the Phoenix Cave. Might be 1 or 2 little... oh, no, our next stop is going to be someplace a little bit different, but that will only take a few minutes, and then we will be heading to the Phoenix Cave to get some useful stuff and to find Locke, because he's kind of the... he and the items that he will bear with him are kind of key to some future stuff. So I'm going to let you all... oops, yes, we need people in this party. I'm going to let you all go for a little while I spend some time leveling up these people and improving their stats, getting them some better gear, teaching them some magic, and then we'll come back together to do the Phoenix Cave. So until then, oops, I hope you have a great week. Thanks for stopping by the Team Brothership channel. Check out our other videos. Be cool if you subscribed, I guess. But I'm not gonna beg. So until next week, you all have a great time, and I will see you later.